your age ain't just about... The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between these Road Warriors and the Cleveland Browns.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
19 Tiger, go!
Here's Etienne on first down. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New set of downs from the 37.
Cougar 19.
Counter give to Etienne. He has room past the 25. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Waddle now in motion right. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now they really managed to hold 2nd down.
Run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we go. 19 winning. Here we go.
Waddle now in motion right.
Right.
Fields out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So now it's going to be third and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Here we go, Snipe.
Fields now, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of the biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for Cleveland first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Duggar holding him down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go now. Ready.
They go right back to ETN. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Say 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Go.
Throw here, third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
He takes it at the 4. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
First down and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set now. First and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did. He simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. It's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 7-0 is our score. More from Cleveland coming up in just a moment.
Ready up.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it.
Here we go.
They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Milrow from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80. 18.
From the gun, Milrow. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Rutger with the extra point. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
14. Blues have it. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Rutger on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. Bails out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. How about 29 yards on that play play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Move the dead, move the set.
Fields to throw it. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Play action, Fields. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll have the... Oh, Fields loses it. And the Browns pick it up. That return with the wrong low partner. And as a result, they're going to be taken over deep in their own territory after the fumble.
There's so many fundamental details playing the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB does it, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Milrow with it on first. Got for big yards on the right side. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Out of the gun to give to ETN. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them in the goal-to-go situation. And if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. On the move, headed right. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers, but always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with a loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns foot racing them to the halftime locker room. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Blues nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First down and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go, son. Start low, son.
It's Pacheco again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now the call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Here we go. Right.
They'll go back to Pacheco on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
19 wins, 19 wins. Here we go. Right.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Going try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Here we go. Green 19, let's up.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston. Working quickly here.
First down, Houston.
First and 10, here's Fields. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Blues get their first point to this game just before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Blues 7. Set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
First down throw here from Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they needed.
Milroe looking to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
Back to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Tory Taylor on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Here's a return from the 7. Spins out of one stop. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Waddle on the return. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, son. First, butt straight. Blue 58, blue 58. Double, double. Hey, 10. Delta.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Ball to the left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. It's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go. All right.
Play action now. It's Fields. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go. Green 19, guys.
They motion Waddle over left.
All right.
From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Blues cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Houston.
It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Blues chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Blues 14. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Go play action here. It's Milroe. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw. Here's Milroe. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Mustang 19. 60 Eagles. 60.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. This is caught inside the 15. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
Blues 14. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 319. Let's not. Easy.
They put a receiver in motion right. 1st down throw for Fields. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
They want him again. He goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Hey, I can think of an older football video game title where 30 yards to go was the default and easily attainable by an offense. Well, this is not that title. And this is borderline impossible. In fact, I can hear a coordinator saying in the ear to the QB, hey, this call, it's on you. Good luck.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Now that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. He's running the ability to get some chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
The Blues out to get a boot into this one. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Come on.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Blues get it back with a nice return to boot. Down inside the 30.
You know what this is, Case? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He rolls to his right. Has it at the 7. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Blues pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Blues cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. 19, hurt. Panther Street.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's got it deep downfield. He has this down to the 34. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Browns football. They just need to close this quarter out, and they're on to the next round. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get it. Crack up, 18 cards.
From the gun, Milrow. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas. And the Blues have some new life in the board.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here we go, sir.
Fields on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here we go, son. Hurry up. 331. Angel. Extend. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Downfield, this finds Waddle. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. This play goes for 36. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
Go.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here we go, son. 158. Get your cut.
Throw to the right finds Waddle. Touchdown, Houston. The Blues now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Blues tie us up 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. One goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on first. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And 3.
Ready?
Second and 3 now.
Ready, go!
Milroe from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Come on, set!
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go! 70 Timber, 19 Tiger, 18 Rattler, 18.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Hits his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10.
19, 18. Okay, ready? Tag! 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Panthers,
Now it's Milroe. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
Here we go, set! Cowboy 80!
Back to throw. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns jump in front late. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
35. Blues 28. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, son. 319, get that. Set.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. Space on the right. He's got room. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Blues cut it to a point late in this one. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach.
Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the guts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead.
Browns 35. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds for the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Wearing up the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
19 tight. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. Crack roll 80.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, crunch.
This is Etienne. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
37-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup Warriors 17. Ready, right?
Milrow with it on 1st. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Get it. Cup 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
10 yards. That's another Browns
Ready.
first down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and they cashed in when it really mattered.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that two-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball. You know how to finish.
And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
39-yard line.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go,
One for the receiver in motion left. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over.